I'm gonna choose something better than this. There we go, just got better vehicles right here. This one looks pretty badass. It's like a truck or something, you know. Has a pretty big wheel on the back. I mean, this one looks like a dragster. Yeah, this looks very good. Yeah, the cars are amazing in this game, and you have a lot of cars, a lot of cars actually, and that pretty much reassemble a bit with Carmageddon, right? Carmageddon. I mean, you have bikes, you have cars, you have a lot of custom vehicles. Anyway, I'm gonna choose this bike because I'm a biker myself. I have the mentality of a biker, so I'm just gonna choose this bike right here, and then now I can return to free roam. And if you like wanna go to a specific place, no, I mean the sound of the engine sounds amazing. It's like a Harley Davidson engine, you know. Yeah, you can like play with this bike as much as you want, you know. So if you're gonna go to a specific zone, if I actually like to go to a specific zone, I'm gonna choose change camp, and I'm gonna go to Pink Wheels or Pinwheels Ridge. Wait, I mean there was actually a place on the map. You have to know the name of the regions, because otherwise it's gonna be hard to spot. Yeah. I think it was Rainier Peak, but I have to look at the map first. I mean, I can choose definitely the mouse, and right here you can choose your Stargazer Heights, and you have this region right here that is called Pin Hills Ridge. I think this one was the region that I was talking about. Pin Hills Ridge, yeah. And if you wanna change that camp, Pin Hills Ridge, yeah, let's go here. Like, and use the same vehicle, you know, you can do that stuff. It's gonna be really good. And now just going on free roam, and I'm gonna show you some stuff here that is very cool. You know, just going on free roam, and yeah, just go back now. And the driving physics are pretty good, you know. The driving physics are pretty good. The bike trembling and all that stuff, you know, it's amazing, man. You know. And if you like wanna go up, you know, you can always go up, and you can do a fast turn here. Out of the circuit, you know. How do I get out of the circuit? Anyway, just climbing the slopes, I think. You cannot climb the slopes here, but I can surely go. Yeah, I can surely go off track here. If you like wanna go off track, I'll go. Because it's a free roaming game. It's a open world game. We have a huge map to explore in this game, and I think it's a pretty nice classic, you know. So I'll just take you to a region where it's my favorite free roaming zone in this region, like I just showed you on the map. This was bad, man. Yeah, just follow up this path. Like, I think I remembered here how the shit goes here. So, yeah, just have to take this road, right? Head towards the forests. I mean, there should be there should be a straight path to the forest, you know? Just go there. When you see a forest in front of you, there should be like, you know, when you see this forest right in front of you and the red sign, the green sign, just go towards, just find the highway and just go on the highway, you know. Just find the paved road, you know, highway section in there. Like now you can head to the forest. I mean, you see this forest right here. Just head towards it. You can cross the forest. We should be also a bit off track, but I think we need to find ourselves the highway. Yeah. So we actually have a highway there. Yeah, I just found myself the highway. I could have just followed the highway, but this is the best place to roam during the winter season, and I think it's pretty cool right here, man. I don't have to crash my bike, right? So I'm just gonna go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't seem like this bike does a pretty good job off track, but on the highway it's really good, you know. It's supposed to be a cruiser, right? Cruiser motorbike, so I think that it's more suited for... Here we go, just found the highway. It's starting to get night right now. This gun's gonna be pretty cool, man. Just have to follow this path, you know. It gets darker. Get darker here, so I'm just gonna like follow this road, you know. They even have traffic in this game, which is pretty cool. But the game actually gets very dark during the nighttime. It's good that I have my lights on, you know, that the lights open, the lights of the vehicle open automatically, you know. So it's pretty cool. And when you see this forested path in front of you, you're just gonna reach a nice area that you can possibly explore during the nighttime. So I think it's good, man. can just follow the road right now. It's gonna be pretty easy. Yeah, and this is where I usually immerse myself with the environment. It's really nice here, man. And you have like a lot of ways to explore here. I mean, there are multiple paths to go, and yeah, it's pretty nice. That's all I can say about this game now. So here we go. We just have forested paths. We have snow all around. We have puddles. Yeah, this is where I actually spend my my time in fuel right now, because we're about to reach the winter season, and it's very nice. This region is very nice to have some fun, you know, during the winter season. I think it's really nice. This game offers a lot of possibilities. You can do like races on circuits. Starting from races on circuits, you can choose from a huge variety of vehicles, custom vehicles that look pretty much like Carmageddon ones, you know. And this is the perfect alternative to Carmageddon if you like less crashing cars, you know. It's this one. Or if you truly want the Carmageddon, the true meaning of the word, I highly advise you to get Carmageddon 2 Carpocalypse Now. Yeah, that is one hell of a game. And by the way, it has a snow level with ski slopes and everything about skiing. Yeah. I don't think I follow the correct road right here. I'm just gonna turn back, you know. And as you can see, it's nighttime right now. Time passes very fast in this game. Go towards the forested area anyway, because I like to spend more time there. So there was actually a way of us. And I just love the flames of the bike. Man, the flames look amazing from the exhaust. I mean, you really feel like you're driving a custom vehicle, you know. It's really nice. It really feels this way, and I feel pretty excited about this game, you know, and I'm gonna keep it for a long time on my hard drive. I mean, almost forever, you know, for my entire life, you know, hard drive, because this is one hell of a game. I mean, you should definitely get this on 2025 and also 2026. This is a one hell of a game. They don't make games like that right now, you know, nowadays. I mean, to have these physics and so many vehicles to try, you know. I think this one was the path that I chose the last time I played the game. So yeah, I wasn't recording the game because I accidentally deleted my video from my computer. So yeah, there we go. Just found an alternate path in the forest. I think this one is crazy. Great looking, and we can follow this path, or we can just go outside of the forest, but I think we have more to explore here. Just gonna go straight up, you know, and see what's up without damaging too much my vehicle. There are a lot of bumps here, but I'm gonna try to be straight as possible, you know, so yeah. When this goes down, this path goes down, it goes outside the forest. I'm gonna turn back anyway. And as you can see, it's already morning. The shaders are pretty good. I mean, and here have like multiple paths that you can take in the forest, you know, and, check all the areas, have abandoned buildings, there's elements of background and a lot of trees, forests, you know, snowy forests. This is my freaking favorite region of all from the entire game, you know. And if you just wanna go crazy on the off track, you can go right here. You can follow the off track paths, you know, and yeah. This game offers you the possibility to explore however you like it. It's an open world game. You can, if you like the freedom, just not do races at all, you can do that, you know, it's amazing. So yeah, so this was the forested path. Livery spotted. I mean, I don't know what is that all about, but damn, why did this dude have to crash on me? God damn it. It's not a dude, he's a douchebag. And I hate douchebags. There we go, we just have another forested path right here. I can just head that way. And here you can like follow this path, you know. Have some forest right here. Snowy forest, that is. And I think we have more forests up ahead, so just head our way there. Watch out for the traffic, because the traffic is really fucked up, man. So yeah, I wanted to find this zone. I have multiple forest paths. I could just go straight on and see what's up here. have another forest in the background right there, so I'm just gonna head myself that way, you know. And this bike is pretty damn slow for a cruiser. But cruisers usually, this is the speed limit that they can. This is usually the speed limit for the cruisers engines. I mean the V2s, you know, it's the Harley Davidson like V2s or knucklehead or just engines, you know, that sound like a Harley Davidson engine, like a Harley Davidson bike, you know. They usually limit themselves to about 143 or 150 kilometers per hour, which is about 80 miles per hour. I don't know how. Can't remember what was the measurement in miles, but anyway, I'm just telling you in kilometers per hour because we are in Europe. I live in Europe, so yeah, it's yeah. So here you have a nice forested path. You could go on these roads. There we go. Got some snow over here. I'm just gonna follow the snowy path. And here we go. Yeah, now this is a nice path. I never like went here, you know, but it's definitely a nice place to cruise, you know. So just make sure not yeah, let's head straight up because this path goes straight through the forest. I think, you know, so I'm just gonna follow this path, you know. I feel like I want to follow this path, you know, so just going this way. Yeah, I think that this region is pretty huge, you know, but you cannot see on the minimap. You can look on the minimap, but it's not gonna show you an exact location where you are. I mean, if you like open the world map, it's gonna show you only the regions, and you have to remember the region where you want to go. See here, I'm roaming in the forest, man. It's amazing. Okay, so here I think I want to go a bit off track, you know, going into the forest. Always remember to watch out for the vehicles, or the incoming vehicles, because traffic is really fucked up in this game, you know, and they just bump into you with no reason, for no reason, you know. this is so far the region itself. I'm just gonna open my map and see where I can possibly go to show you another region. Like, yeah, Pinkwoods Ridge. We have this right here. We also have a deserty area. I mean, if you hover the regions, you're gonna see. You know, if you hover this selector, you know, on the regions, you're gonna see like all the places. And this Tsunami Reef, this is where you actually start. Rainier Peak, I was there. So yeah, with the White Flats, you have the Smokester's Crater. I mean, this one looks kind of nice. Smokester's Crater. Yeah. Anyway, to change the vehicle, change camp. Smokester. It's pretty hard to remember all these, but there we go. Just go into Smokester Crater and just fast travel here. You can use like the in-game menus to fast travel. This is a yeah, and if you like to switch vehicles, just go here in the garage, and you can like always switch to another vehicle. And this one looks pretty good. But I want something that is not a bike. I want actually a car right now. You have these. You have a lot of quads. This one is made on a Harley Davidson build, so I think it's pretty cool. This one is actually nice. Have a lot of bikes in this game. And this one is supposed to be like a Hummer, like a Humvee or something, you know, build. Yeah, you have this one, which is pretty cool. But I think I'll go my way with the dragster right now, and probably choosing a monster truck. Yeah, I think this one is pretty cool. I'm gonna choose this one anyway. And like, go back into the game, you know, press escape once, and it's gonna get you in the free roam. And just this is an arid badlands, you know, area, and it's scorched. It's based on scorched trees and post-apocalyptic environment, which is pretty cool. It's kind of hellish to me, but it's nice. And the traffic is really annoying, but and you can find a lot of points of interest. This map. Yeah, this actually goes faster than the other vehicles, so I think it's good. It goes only 156 kilometers per hour, so it's not the fastest vehicle, but it's definitely good off-road. So you just need a good off-road vehicle in this game. I mean, even if you have a wide variety of vehicles to select from, I just prefer this. For something like this, like a monster truck or something else, or a Bigfoot, you know, it's yeah. There we go, got some trees right here, motherfuckers. Let's go. That's what I love about Bigfoot vehicles, you know, they're just the best when it comes to going off tracks, you know. It's amazing here, man. There we go. Just going off track, and we keep the speed constant, and it's weird. We have a few jumps here that we can possibly try, but I'm not gonna try right now. I feel more like exploring the region rather than just doing jumps and stunts. You know, you can do a lot of stunts with this game. It offers you the possibility of doing a lot of stunts. And as for the camera views, you have this camera, close third person camera. You have the frontal view, but these are all the cameras. If you want a closer view, you can choose this view. You can press C on the keyboard and it's going to switch to the camera you want. Yeah, but I think third person is the best for this game, you know. It's the best choice for this game because you can really see your vehicle when it moves. So I think it's a cool, I think it's cool stuff, you know. Yeah. And if you instantly want to change the region, just go to the map. Go to the map zone and hover, use the arrows. Here we have some nice city. Roughwood Hill. Yeah, I think this one is a nice one. I'm gonna go there. So change camp, Roughwood Hill. Just gotta look here. Roughwood Hill. There we go. You can just travel around here, you know. And this time I'm gonna choose a new, different vehicle. Yeah, and now change the vehicle, like yeah, switch to the vehicle menu, switch to the garage, and you can change your vehicle at any time from here. I'm gonna choose anyway. I'm gonna choose something less monster trucky, but more like yeah, this one looks actually cool. This one is 6.6. Yeah, this one is a V12. Definitely choosing this one, man. I really wonder how it sounds. Dude, that's fucking awesome. This is a gonna try the dragster, which is my personal favorite. I just love dragsters. And top fuel, and I saw we have a top fuel dragster here to choose from, and definitely gonna select that one out and try it. Gonna go way back. Yeah, I mean this one is kind of cool, you know. This one is definitely a V8. The Damocles vehicle is restricted to the checkpoint run challenge within the white flats zone. Yeah, this kind of sucks. Some vehicles are restricted. White flats. I mean, I'm just gonna go to a white flats anyway. Just gotta find the white flats. There you go. Now to choose, yeah, change camp and like choose the white flats. And I'll just go to the garage. Vehicle. Yeah, I think this one is pretty nice, but just have to go way back. And I think these are all the vehicles you can choose from, you know. Just go my way to the last vehicle. This one looks pretty nice. Yeah, the Damocles vehicle, I think it's only restricted to some circuit races. Unfortunately, the dragster is not for... the top fuel dragster is not for multiple areas usage, you know. You can select it only in a restricted zone. I think this one looks pretty nice. I wonder if it's a nice V8 sound. I really wonder how it sounds, because sounds are pretty good in this game. Yeah, I think the sounds are pretty great for the ambient volume, about half. I don't want my ears to be blown off, you know. Yeah, I mean this is pretty cool, man.
Фирма работает уже 2 месяца.
Damn, English, not Russian, man. Yeah, I think the details are pretty good. So we're just gonna go back, and I'm gonna select new game here. Yeah, please enter the name. Whatever, Al Capone, select a manager, engineer, logistic, industrialist, I think scientist, it's more. Private firm, national conglomerate. Private firm. I think it's more like a private company type private firm. I think this one is pretty cool. And we can now choose company status. I mean, I think balanced is the best. So select difficulty, 25% difficulty. Select game type, time attack. What the fuck? Time attack. Yeah, I mean the time expires. I don't think that's. Select an emblem to continue. I think Rolls Royce is my. Should be one of the. Yeah, select domination. I think this one is good. And yeah, pretty much start the game. Anyway, I'm gonna edit the video and cut some parts of it, cause yeah, so pretty much in this game you can control your car from third-person perspective, from what I saw in the trailers of this early access, and I just got my hands on a build, and yeah, I think it's pretty good. We have there a lot, yeah. I mean, select let's begin from here, man, but the FPS is kind of sucks, man. Let's select let's begin. Okay, this one is pretty cool. We have our company right here. We just got a circuit over here, right, that continuously runs. How can I choose my camera anyway? Administration, I think. Yeah. Building upgrades. I think that more like of the assembly shop is yeah, there we go. How can I actually control my car, man? I mean, just by selecting this vehicle, where I can choose the picture right here, brand representative. We have this advisor scientist. How can I get into third-person driving mode? I mean, this was important to me. Like, you know, in design center, we can choose like 3 design center. Here we have wear and tear, start, stop, whatever. Start. Yeah, here we already have a test track circuit that we can possibly test out, you know. How can we choose the test circuit anyway? Let's go like over here. Yeah, I think we have a pretty nice city over here, but how can actually drive a car here. I mean, have Louisville over here. Here we have Louisville, but how can I drive a car? I mean, advisor, scientist. Go. Car bodies, the car assembly.
As you already know, the design of cars takes place in the Design Bureau. When creating a car, a special rating is formed. This rating is the final assessment of the car and, as is known, it directly affects the speed and price of sale of cars. The rating is formed when installing various parts on a car model. These parts form a rating from such indicators as cost, quality, reliability, speed and power. Each part is characterized by some of these qualities. For example, engines provide speed and power, and chassis elements significantly affect the quality and reliability. At the same time, each of the installed parts inevitably affects the final cost of the car we create. High cost will slow down sales and hit our wallet. Quality and reliability are very important to buyers, but as a rule, it is necessary to choose between them, since a comfortable, elegant and convenient car is not always simple and reliable. Complex designs greatly affect such an indicator as reliability. Of course, you can assemble a car without flaws, but it will most likely have a very high cost. Therefore, it is necessary to look for balance and a middle ground in the game. Speed and power are also never superfluous, especially if we participate in races. However, the pursuit of these indicators negatively affects reliability and fuel consumption. Ultimately, any model you assemble will have a unique set of qualities and at least some rating. However, take into account the fact that no one will buy a car with a negative rating. As a rule, low-quality cars have a low-cost price. Yes, this will be a low-profit project, but it will sell quickly and have low production costs. Therefore, you can't do without such cars at first. But it's up to you to decide which cars to produce and sell. After we have designed our car, preserving it, we send the model to the assembly line. At the beginning of the game, we only have one assembly line in the assembly shop. Therefore, we can only produce one model without interruption. As the assembly shop improves, there will be more lines, which will give us the opportunity to assemble more different types of models at the same time. After getting to the assembly line, the car model is ready to start production. To do this, we need the fuel that the assembly shop works on and a minimum set of units. If there are too few fuel units, the assembly will not start. If our warehouse is full of these things, there is nothing to worry about. You can start production. Production is based on a simple principle. Special assembly points are required to assemble cars. These points increase or decrease as you study various improvements in the building and set the assembly budget. There are 5 different assembly budgets. The initial first gives 50 points, the second level already 75, the third 100, the fourth level gives 125, and finally 5 gives 150 assembly points. To create a car based on the first generation body, you need 1 simple unit and 25 assembly points. Thus, with an average budget of level 3, the factory without other improvements will be able to produce 4 cars per day. However, high budgets not only give more cars, they also slightly increase the cost of maintaining the assembly shop due to bonuses for workers, but also negatively affect the level of defects. A defect is the probability that our assemblers will make mistakes and one of the cars will not be assembled at the end of the working day. The level of defects is formed precisely from the budget level and the skill level of assemblers. The higher the budget, the more defects. The lower the budget, the slower our assemblers work, but at the same time it leads to fewer defects. The average budget doesn't affect the level of defects. Also, assemblers can always be retrained. This will reduce the level of defects along with the increase in all. This will reduce the level of defects along with an increase in the wages of the assemblers themselves, since more qualified personnel are unlikely to be satisfied with the old salaries. Also, each assembly line has a level of wear. It is important to regularly repair the line, since at the maximum level of wear it stops, and on this working
Комплекс успешно вошел в рабочий ритм. Теперь необходимо выбрать начальников различных отделов. Каким кандидатам отдадим?
Safety assembled. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I think this is pretty cool, man. Yeah. You can also press C in the camera. Wait. Fatal error, come on. Gotta be fucking kidding me, man. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Yeah, I should lower the details anyway. Yeah, I think this is a nice circuit anyway. And there's like seasons in this game, which is pretty cool. I can like switch to the cameras. We have only the third-person perspective camera, but I think it's pretty cool, you know. We just have a nice circuit over here. I think this is gonna be a one hell of a game when it's gonna be out, you know, when it's gonna progress. Like it's still an early access and it still offers a lot of possibilities. I mean, even driving your car in third-person view, which is pretty cool, man. And now I can finally drive my car in third-person view. Just doing a lap on this circuit. Yes, I ran out of fuel. Anyway, you can like always try to refuel right here. Right. And you can like choose return to factory. Right. There we go. Day 6. Anyway, like And as you can see, if I try to use like commands fast, the game is gonna crash. I think it's still unstable, but this actually, I have 1 hour and 20 minutes. It's pretty less, but I'll just have to deal with the stuff right here and stop right here. I mean, how is it called? Car Factory Empire. Yeah, I'm gonna look on Steam for this game and see if there's any Car Factory. It's not Bing. Just fuck off with your Bing, man. Car Factory Empire, right? Yeah, here it just shows that this game has actually you start with a production line model, and you just have the circuit over here. Yeah. And I think you have like more circuits to test the car on, but you just start with a production line model, and I think you can expand your factory anyway. I mean, we'll just try that right now. I'm just gonna go again to the game and like just attempt to hover other places, like this Nordic part over here, this northern part of the map, which is pretty cool. You have a lot of snow here. I think it's pretty cool. Just have the cities here. We're trying to find like a factory here, man. I'm just gonna hover Boise, you know. Do you actually have a factory over here where I could possibly test my I think you need to wait right now 160 days, so it's gonna be pretty much day 5 for 160 days. I mean, how can I get this faster? I think the game still has fatal crashes, which is pretty much sucks. I'm gonna believe in administrator mod and see if it works. I cannot show you guys what's all about this because the game randomly crashes so much, and it's like having exact point crashes. I don't know. Anyway, I'll just lower down the resolution probably, or the details, and I'm gonna try it out later. But now I have to download some stuff, so I'll be back in a couple of hours. I don't know how much it's gonna take, so hope you enjoyed this episode, and subscribe to my channel to see more content, you know, and hit the notification bell and the thumbs up. And it's up to you guys to watch my videos and help me to reach actually I don't know. It's up to you to watch my videos. I mean, I'm doing my job here. Hope you'll be willing to watch all I do here, because it's really nice what I do here. So check you guys later. Bye bye.